Content Index. 1. Introduction to English articles. 2. Explanation of the. 3. Decoding a and an. 4. Importance of articles in English. 5. Step-by-step breakdown. Have you ever questioned why we say the sun, but a book? Are you curious about these English terms, the a and an, that we sprinkle in our conversations so frequently? Interestingly, these are what we define as English articles, the often overlooked but crucial components of our language. Brace yourselves, as today we're going to demystify these English articles methodically to enhance your comprehension. Content Index. 1. Introduction to Articles. 2. Defining definite and indefinite articles. 3. Usage of the as a definite article. 4. Explanation of specificity and context. 5. Using the with different types of nouns. Firstly, we have what we call definite and indefinite articles. The word the is a definite article. It's used when we're talking about something specific. For example, when we say the cat, we're referring to a particular cat, not just any cat. The definite article the is used before both singular and plural, countable and uncountable nouns. Content Index. 1. Introduction to indefinite articles. 2. Usage of a and an. 3. Explanation with example. Now let's move on to indefinite articles. A and an fall into this category. We use them when we're talking about something in general, not something specific. For instance, if we say a cat, it could be any cat, not a specific one. Content Index. 1. Diving into the rule of a and an. 2. Exploring a used before words starting with a consonant sound. 3. Understanding an used before words starting with a vowel sound. 4. Everyday examples applied to clarify. 5. Stressing that it's the sound, not the letter, that determines the usage. Now, let's jump into the script. Okay, everyone, are you ready to dive into the a and an rule? Let's get started. So remember, a is for words that start with a consonant sound, and an is for words that start with a vowel sound. This might seem a bit tricky, but don't worry, we've got some examples to make it easy. Peasy lemon squeezy, like we say a cat, a dog, and a house, but an apple, an elephant, and an ice cream. And remember, it's all about the sound, not the letter. So we say an hour, not an hour, because hour starts with a vowel sound. Got it? Great, let's move on. Content Index. 1. Introduction to the basics of articles. 2. Instances where articles are not used. 3. Examples of non-article usage. Alright, now that we understand the basics, let's move on to the instances where we don't use any article at all. For example, articles are typically not used before the names of countries, cities, or people. So, we say, I live in Paris, not I live in the Paris. Content Index. 1. Summarizing English articles. 2. Usage of the. 3. Understanding a and an. 4. Instances without any articles. Now let's summarize what we've learned about English articles. We use the when we're talking about something specific. We use a or an when we're talking about something in general, with a used before words that start with a consonant sound and an before words that start with a vowel sound. And sometimes, we don't use any article at all. Index of content. 1. Importance of English articles. 2. Role of articles in sentence construction. 3. How to remember and apply articles in English. Now, let's delve into the subject matter. English articles might seem small and unimportant, but they play a big role in making our sentences clear and understandable. They're like the glue that holds our sentences together. So next time you're writing or speaking in English, remember these little words and the big job they do. Here's the index of content we will be covering today. 1. Introduction to English articles. 2. Identifying different English articles. 3. Correct usage of English articles. 4. Practice tips and tricks. 5. Final thoughts. Now let's dive right in. A step-by-step guide to English articles is what we have here. A little practice and attention to these small words can make a big difference in your English skills. Keep practicing, and you'll be a pro at using English articles in no time.